Hey, YouTube, welcome back. We just completed a hunt of a level 1 white lion that was fairly successful, I'd
Yeah.
say. We did throw 2 founding stones, so we farmed a couple resources early on, and we happened to get both of our white furs out of him, which was awesome. Then we got another crit, which got us a shimmering mane. We don't necessarily need another headdress, but I don't know what we'll do there.
It's a hide, so.
Then we got the normal 4 resources, not a bad mixture. Finally, for our basics, we got 3 bones. So we're kind of a little overloaded on bones right now, but who knows what we can do with that. And then we got a love juice, which we
Hmm.
may end up stockpiling for future birthing rights.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We do have to innovate. We've got a whole bunch of stuff to do in this settlement. And do we have any important like nemesis right after this one that we need to
No.
worry about? Okay, so we're pretty good.
Okay.
So we
So,
set up the settlement. We need to get our buildings out. Do you got them?
uh, the buildings are right
Oh,
here.
those are our buildings. Okay. So this is everything we own.
Yep.
So we've got our Caterium, we've got our Skinnery, our organ grinder, the bonesmith, and naturally the throne, since we don't have, we're playing the People of the Stars. Kingdom Death Monster is what is this is called. Hey, Bane's Gaming, a new person watching. Thank you for joining. Um, and we're playing the expansion called People of the Stars. Instead of the normal town where we have this big lantern horde in the center of town, we've got a giant dragon watching over us, for better or worse.
Okay. So there we go. That is our setup.
Okay, so Survivors Return, we get all of our good fun stuff. I believe we are in 4 endeavors, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I think, I'm just thinking that maybe we ought to go to town on making new settlement
I'm
locations.
thinking so. That's what we were planning for at the end of the last one, so we ought to take advantage of that, but we definitely want our innovation first, I think.
Okay, yeah.
So first, actually, even before all that, we have a settlement event.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, these can
Oh,
always be
yeah.
interesting. It is a bit D&D-ish. I mean, um, oh my God, if this game, if you haven't played it and you like D&D at all, it's
Well,
expensive.
if you like D&D
This may
with
not be that
a
expensive.
if you like D&D with an asshole DM.
Yes, with an automated asshole DM.
Yeah, basically like if you've played D&D before and you've had one of those GMs that's like, you know,
I
you know
want to
what
kill
I
him.
can do? I can kill people. This is like that game.
Yeah, this is exactly that game. Except one of the nice things, honestly, is it's automated DM.
Yeah.
The AI cards, I can't remember ever seeing this in any other game before. The AI card concept like this, or at
Yeah.
least not taken to this level.
No, I mean there've been some similar-ish stuff, but like nobody's really done the deck that as far as I remember. There's probably another game that has done it, but I can't think of one.
Neither can I, and it's really unique, and it really adds to the fun because we're not. You don't have a player that's, oh, I'm about to kill everybody. Should I back off a little bit? Oh, I rolled low. Really, I rolled low.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember hosting a D&D game with you guys at one point with Rico, you, and a couple other friends, and you guys were fighting a beholder, and I killed off 2 of you. Or yeah, I killed 2 of you. I stoned another one, and then the last 2 people, one of them was unconscious, and the last one beat me.
Hmm.
Yeah, there was a little bit of fudging on the numbers for that to happen.
Also, like, remember, like, our rogue in that campaign was
Oh,
like, basically sat the entire combat out. He
yeah.
was so pissed.
So you can get it right now on eBay, but it's going to cost you $800 to $1,200 for just the base game. Otherwise, wait for Black Friday, and on Black Friday, it's going up to Kickstarter. It's going to be $400 a copy, which is the normal, and then there's tons of
Have they
expansions.
announced the price? I mean, everybody's assuming that it's
It's
going to
going to
be
be 400.
400.
He's pretty much said he's not planning to change the price.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah, but I wouldn't have been entirely surprised if there was a slight discount for the Kickstarter, like something like 25
well,
bucks
some
or
people
something,
have
but
said that he probably will do a discount for bulk. So if you
Oh.
get some of the expansions with it, and like each one you add on, you'll get discounts and stuff like that.
All you
and then,
need to do is spend more money to spend less money.
yeah, and then there's rumors that he's going to have here's all the expansions with the main game, everything, for some insane amount of money, probably around like $1,200-$1,500.
Yeah.
But honestly,
You don't need the expansions. Like I mean, we're playing with them and they're fun. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. The expansions are valuable to the game, but you can get hours of entertainment out of this game without spending a single buck outside of the main game.
Yeah, and even if you just get the main game, it's probably going to the game's brutal. It's going to take you probably half a dozen to a dozen sessions just to feel comfortable fighting a white lion and maybe an antelope, and understanding how to play that.
Sessions, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you'll probably like die several times, like you will die a bunch. You'll basically, like, there are these things called nemesis monsters. So you'll go through and you'll encounter your first nemesis and he'll kill you all.
Okay, so we'll get back to Daisy X's comment in a moment. Just let's keep
Yeah.
going with the one
Good
settlement
idea.
card. So we have, I don't think I've seen this. This is a new one.
What is it?
I don't like the name of it.
Triathlon of Death?
Yeah, Triathlon of Death.
I think I've seen that before.
The settlement engages in games of skill. Each player nominates a different survivor. So we only nominate 2 then.
Mm-hmm.
Or should we have to nominate 4? I think
Depends on what the event says, I guess.
Every nominated survivor determines their score for each possible contest. Survivor score determines their place. If the settlement only has 1 survivor, do not roll. They realize that they have been competing against themselves and gain +3 insanity, a random disorder, and the last man standing fighting art. That's fucking awesome! If you only have 1 survivor, he competes against himself and then realizes it. Oh my god! Oh god! That's kind of awesome!
Oh god.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
save up for Black Friday, honestly.
Okay,
So,
I guess each player nominates a survivor, I guess, too? Because it specifically calls... Well, no.
no, I think it's got 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place, so I think we need to nominate 4.
Okay.
So, note, 50% chance of getting really good stuff from each of them. 2 of the 3 have a additional 25% chance of a really good thing. The other one has a 25% chance of skipping next hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of our characters is going to get fucked on each of these things. So, also note, the characters with movement, understanding, and strength will have an advantage. And be less likely to get fucked. So, do we have a character that has no bonuses in any of those that we don't care about?
What was that? Understanding?
Understanding, movement, and strength.
Movement and strength.
Those are the ones we most want to. Yeah, well, Baines Gaming, if you can't buy it right now, enjoy watching our stream. There's also a couple other groups that do streams of this. Highly recommend it, and keep watching. And maybe
You said
movement, understanding, and strength. We want somebody.
Rattlesnake is retired.
Oh, and does he have those stats?
No, he has 1 courage, and he's really fucking retired.
Okay.
He's doubly retired. He's extra special retired.
Yeah. Okay, so in that case, he's going to be one of our racers. I'm going to bring in Sidewinder, because Sidewinder has a shit ton of strength, and also has a shit ton of understanding. Though I'm at risk of, what does the torn Achilles tendon severe injury do? I need to know that.
I think we're trying to math it too much.
Well, I'm wondering, I want to bring Sidewinder because the benefits are awesome.
Skip the next hunt.
That's it?
Yes.
Okay, I can live with that. Okay, so I'm going to bring in Sidewinder. He's going to participate.
Okay.
I don't have that. You know, I might bring in Horned Adder. Yeah, I think I'm going to bring Horned Adder. So I've got both. I'm bringing both my characters, unless you want to, unless you have two specific characters you'd like to bring. Horned Adder, I'm iffy on, but definitely bringing Sidewinder. You want characters with understanding and strength specifically, if possible.
Blue Crate.
Okay. Any others you want to bring?
No. I mean, Grass Noble already has so much shit. I don't think that they really need that much more.
Okay, so the first thing, none of us have bonus movement, do we?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to put Sidewinder on my right here, and I'm going to put Horned Adder on the left. And I'm going.
Snake is on my left, and Blue Crate is on my right.
I'm going to use the white die for Sidewinder all the time.
Okay.
And I'm going to just roll for the other one. Oh shit. Okay.
So we all have to roll, right?
Yeah. Okay, who got first?
Are there any... Oh, no movement benefits.
Yeah.
Blue Crate.
He gets +1 permanent movement.
Shit. Okay.
Who got second?
That would be Rattlesnake.
He gets +1 courage.
Alright.
Next up we have Horned Adder takes third, gets a pair of rawhide boots.
Are you shitting me?
Nope.
Wow.
Which is nice, because he could use a pair of rawhide boots.
Rawhide boots.
Yay!
Where the fuck have these people been sneaking this shit?
No shit. And Sidewinder suffers the torn Achilles tendon.
Okay.
Now, question. What was...
You have Unbreakable, that is a roll.
Let me see.
It says a roll.
It
I
is?
checked it. It is a roll.
Once per lantern year, you may ignore one of your severe injury roll results. Shit. Okay, so
You have to skip a hunt.
But that's going to kill my survival.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I'm skip next hunt, which really kind of sucks. Where's that on these?
There's no mark for skip next hunt.
Oh, there isn't? Okay.
No, I just write skip hunt on it.
I'll put skip. There we go. Okay. So, that was the race contest 1. Debate contest.
Okay.
We add our understanding to this one. Well, fuck.
Okay. Rattlesnake has a 3.
Okay, I have... Sidewinder has a 16.
Okay, and Blue Crate has a 10.
Okay, so... Hold on, I need to find this. Okay, so... Sidewinder gains bragging rights.
Okay.
And a skull basic resource.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not disliking this event right now.
No.
Next up we have who was that got the
Blue
10?
Crate.
Blue Crate gains an understanding.
Oh my god, he just lost apathetic.
He did?
Yeah. Old badass.
Oh wait, this is going to be awesome. Third place, that would be who?
I think that's
Yeah,
Rattlesnake.
That's Rattlesnake. Gets angry and must skip the next hunt.
Oh, terrible. He's fucking retired. He's double retired. He's fucking blind and afraid of the dark.
Yeah, holy crap, the amount of parts in this game. Oh, don't be afraid to play it. You won't lose the parts. It's mostly dex. I mean, it's mostly dex. You just sort the stuff. It's not a problem. And fourth place, I gain apathetic on Sidewinder, which has more than 8 understanding. So he loses it.
Wait, that was not Sidewinder.
Oh shit, it wasn't. Fuck! Horned Adder gets apathetic.
Oh, it kind of transmitted.
Yes.
Blue Crate wins, and he's like, I feel no longer apathetic. And, like, your guy's like...
What does that do?
This. You can't gain survival.
And can't gain courage.
Yeah.
Shit, he's one off on his courage, too. Oh! Well,
we'll start pumping his understanding, then.
Though he can spend survival, right?
No.
Use or gain. Crap. Okay, next is our fighting contest. Add your strength to this.
Oh, you rolled a 1. Okay.
Okay, so I've got a 10 and a 8.
Okay. Blue Crate is 3rd, and Rattlesnake is last.
Okay.
Blue Crate has 7.
Okay, so Horned Adder gains a weapon proficiency level. So he is going to take sword and gain weapon proficiency in it.
Okay.
Can't complain about that. Second place is Sidewinder, who gains a permanent strength.
Wow.
He's now up to, with his gear, 5.
Jesus.
3 natural.
Okay, so you mark off the new Dragon King trait.
What Dragon King trait?
3+ base strength.
Holy shit, you're right. He got the Storm Goblin trait.
Okay.
Wow. That's pretty badass. And then who's number 3?
That would be Blue Crate.
Gets a random fighting art.
Okay.
And who got 4th?
Rattlesnake.
Is that the retired guy?
Yeah.
Thank fucking God, he just lost an arm.
Oh. Dismembered arm?
Yep. That's why we wanted somebody without the strength. I was hoping he would get the dismembered arm, and I was hoping he'd get the apathetic.
Sorry.
Oh, man. Oh, we're up to 6 people watching. Say hi, we like chatting. And thank you for joining us a day late and $1 short. And apparently an arm short.
Yeah. Oh, come on, man. I mean, think of how that would suck. He's blind and afraid of the dark.
He's missing an arm.
Even before that, he was blind and afraid of the dark. How miserable would that life be?
Wait, he's blind, afraid of the dark, and we had him participate in a
triathlon.
We're assholes.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, God.
Hey, man. Survival of the fittest.
So we have him.
Accept darkness.
And cannibalize. He's getting very close to the last one. But seriously, we're assholes.
Yes,
we had him participate in a race even though he's blind, and a fighting contest.
I mean, the amazing thing is, did he do okay at the race?
Yeah. He got the boots. He got 3rd place.
No, your guy got the boots.
Oh, well, either way.
Yeah.
He who got the fighting art?
Blue Crate.
Gets Combo Master. On perfect hit, make an additional attack roll.
Wow.
I don't think we've seen that one.
No.
All the times we've played this damn game, and we've never seen that. Okay. So that was actually a fun event. If one survivor gets 4th place for all events, they are banished and considered dead.
That's interesting. Banished and considered dead.
Yeah, it would act. Oh. We banished him! Chomp, 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 chomp.
And he was never seen again.
Somebody ran out as he was wandering off blind and ate him. And came back and go, look what I found, guys!
Okay.
Update death count.
Nope.
Update timeline.
Okay.
We get an event?
Yes.
Yay!
Phoenix Feather.
We're assholes. Though, wow. Getting that, I mean, at this point, I'm so close to so many constellations, it's kind of frightening. At this point, I'm going to pop a constellation and end up having to pick.
Yes. Okay. Phoenix Feather. A fallen feather spills the settlement with dread.
Uh-oh.
The skies bubble and murmur as a dark presence tears through the atmosphere like a negative lightning bolt, sucking the air and energy from all who gaze upon it. A light rain begins. The survivors turn their eyes up to see a huge iridescent feather slowly floating toward the ground. Their lantern lights reflect strange rainbows off the twisting feather. A primal fear takes root in the settlement. You may now hunt the phoenix. Add it to the quarry list on the settlement sheet.
Okay.
Nominate a single survivor to speak. They gain +1 courage and break the silence. They may die.
How much of a chance of death?
10%.
Okay. And I assume they have some nice potential benefits.
Yes. Understanding, evasion, honorable. They may gain honorable, which is one of the problems. They can gain crazed, the hoarder disorder, and +1 courage additional. And returning survivors will gain +2 insanity.
Okay, so I don't think I'm sending Sidewinder or Horned Adder. Horned Adder can't get the courage at all. So not really useful bringing him. Likewise, Sidewinder, I'd like to send him, but I don't want to risk the death. He's
Yeah.
our most powerful right now. Even a 10% chance just feels a little bit too high for him.
I mean, we could always send in just one of our random normal people.
Let's do that.
Okay. So,
Who you sending?
water moccasin.
Okay. Oh, go ahead and let's see what happens. 7.
The survivor exclaims that the fallen feather is the most beautiful and dangerous thing they have ever laid eyes on. Each color runs perfectly into another, and gazing upon it imparts a strange sense of longing. They are convinced that there has never been something so perfect in this world. The survivor greedily hides the feather from the others.
Aw.
They gain the crazed fighting art.
Okay. Which, do you remember?
No. The
Okay.
hoarder disorder.
Hold on. Crazed on perfect hit gain and insanity.
And +1 courage, so they gain a total of 2 courage. Returning survivors gain +2 insanity.
And hold on. Hoarder. When you are a returning survivor, archive 1 resource gained from the last showdown and gain a courage. He's never going out.
Interesting, though. He can farm courage.
Yes, he can. So we all gain 2 insanity, you said?
Yes.
Well, the 4 that came back.
Before they came back.
So not the people that ran the race.
No. Okay. So there is that.
Okay, I'm not going to update those on screen.
That is the completion of that phase.
Okay, so now we move on to develop. We're in really good shape.
Yeah.
Okay, so what resources do we have in town that I haven't pulled out?
Okay.
I'm going to try to pull out as many of them as I can.
1 great cat bone.
Okay, so White Lion first?
Yes.
Okay.
+1 golden whisker, 1 iron eye of cat.
Hold on. Hold on. Give me a moment.
Well, it's just you might be able to see them. And a lion tail and a curious hand.
Okay.
We may only have 1 curious hand.
We do. So we've got 2. We've got 1 extra curious hand.
Yes.
Okay.
So in addition, we also have a monster organ,
Okay.
a monster hide,
Okay.
and a broken lantern.
That it?
Yep.
Could swear we had more than that.
That's a lot, man. We had 8 resources in the settlement deck, or in there.
Wow. So we've got a lot of stuff at this point.
So, wait, did I tell you lion tail?
Yes.
Okay, so we have 2 lion tail. No, we only got 1 lion tail.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we've got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we do. Okay. We've got a crap ton of bone, just for note.
Yeah.
But I think our first priority is making your gear out of the Caterium.
Yeah.
Your
gear.
My future gear. Okay, so what are we missing for the White Lion armor?
We are missing the boots and the skirt.
Okay, so we need the 2 white furs and 2 other hides. So let's dump those white furs.
Okay.
What did we not pull out the extra of? The curious hand?
Yes.
We'll use one of those as a hide, and actually we'll just use the other. So both
Okay.
curious hands are gone.
Okay.
So, and we've got both of the remaining White Lion armor pieces.
Yes.
Okay. Next up, I think we still want to save the golden whiskers, because there was something we wanted to make later. So we're not going to use those. We want to save the love juice, right?
Yes, ideally.
Okay. We don't want another cat eye circlet, did we?
Not really. I mean, there's always the possibility we could lose our cat's eye circlet, but...
Okay, then let's...
I mean, holding on to it indefinitely is like...
Not very useful. If we were going to... what does it take? It would just make the cat's eye circlet if we were going to.
Yeah.
You know, let's just make a spare. Just in case. I'd hate to lose it and lose it. So we'll just make the spare cat's eye circlet.
Okay.
We can always throw it on a second character as well in case we want to use it. Okay, so next thing is, now we need to do a innovate, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm dumping a monster bone, an organ, and a hide.
Okay.
And there's our innovation deck, right?
Yes.
We have 1, 2, 3,
A
4,
lot.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 things.
Okay.
And we get 4 of them. So we get a pretty decent choice here.
Yeah.
So store the love juice and the golden whisker.
Okay.
Actually, I have enough to where I feel like I can do more traditional shuffling with these.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. So we get storytelling, which I don't think we care about, except for the survival limit increase. Bed, survival limit, and the ability to handle some broken stuff and ruptured muscles.
Okay.
Inner lantern, which
Surge.
oh yeah, that's surge. That's probably what we're taking. And scarification, which gives us the ability to get the gambler scar. But it's a 1 in 6 chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you could lose toes, destroy genitals, blinded, or tough fighting art. So 2 in 6 chance of getting good stuff. That doesn't seem nice. So inner lantern it is.
Scarification has some benefits outside of that.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple of cases where you can get good stuff from scarification.
And you can,
outside of using it. You don't innovate on it.
and you can farm courage with it. Oh no, once per lifetime.
And there are no inner lantern.
Consequences?
Yes.
Okay, that's not too bad. So we spent one of our endeavors on the innovation, and we now have surge. So we have all the abilities, which is actually really awesome.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Next up, we've got 3 more things that we can endeavor. But I don't think we necessarily want to yet. I think we mostly want to craft.
Well, we should consider whether or not we would like to create a new location.
Oh yeah, those will cost endeavors, won't they?
Yes.
Okay, so leather worker.
I don't think we have enough hide left.
1, 2, no, we are short on hide. We are 1 hide short.
Okay.
So we are not making the leather worker. We are also short of making the stone circle.
Yep.
We can do the weapon crafter.
That sounds interesting to me.
Yeah, it does the same here. Now it comes down to which bones do we want to use? Do we care about the skull hat?
I mean, the skull... I don't know. We all have hats at this point.
Ooh, we can farm for broken lanterns
Yes.
with this.
And it also gets you courage.
Okay, so let's dump the skull then with the 2 monster bones and the lion's tail.
Okay.
And that will get us our weapon crafter.
Yep.
I don't think we've ever actually gotten the weapon crafter before.
No, we've gotten it before. We got a scrap sword or scrap dagger or something.
Okay. So we do have some new weapons we could make. Though, yeah, we could make a counterweighted axe. We could make a whistling mace, a zanbato. No, we're short on hide for that. We can make a skullcap hammer. Do we have heat?
Yes.
Okay.
The radiant orb.
So we can make the scrap sword and scrap dagger. Can you give me the skullcap hammer? I want to check something on it.
Skullcap hammer is interesting. It's a mace. So on a perfect hit, it gains -1 speed token.
Okay, but it doesn't have a green affinity bonus. Because I could get a green hookup with that.
Yeah. The scrap sword is 2 reds and a blue gains deadly. It's a 2/5/3 with a blue hookup, but I guess you can see the hookups.
Yeah.
The scrap dagger, on a perfect hit, the edge sharpens, gain +2 strength for the rest of the attack. It's a 3/7/2. The whistling.
Oh, we can split the mane into 2 hides.
Oh, interesting.
We should just do that. And
Okay.
we're not going to make the main thing, are we?
I don't think we need 3.
No. Okay, let's split that into 2 hides. Thank you so very much, Daisy X. Wow.
Yeah.
We screwed that up, I think, in an earlier one. We just spent it as 1 hide.
Yeah, I think we did.
Okay, so that may actually... No, that doesn't fix our hide situation entirely, but that would allow us to make a Zambato if we wanted one.
The problem with the Zambato is that it's frail.
Oh, yeah, that's bad. Not a huge fan of that.
Yeah, the counterweighted axe is 2/6/4. On a perfect... If you link it, on a perfect hit, do not draw a hit location. Monster suffers 1 wound.
Which one is that?
The counterweighted axe.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It also has reach.
Hmm.
And then we basically can't get the other stuff.
Yeah. Oh, man. And then there's scrap smelting we could get through this.
Mm-hmm.
But we're way short on bone and organs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've got the weapon crafter now.
Yes.
I don't think we're going to make anything right yet, unless you want a new weapon for a character.
I think I'm pretty good right now.
Yeah, unless you wanted like a scrap dagger, just to give a better backup weapon to your archer.
I don't think it makes sense to have a better backup weapon, though.
Yeah. Sword. Were there any... Oh, the scrap sword.
Yeah.
What's the stats on that?
It is... 2/5/3. And on a perfect hit, the edge sharpens, gain +4 strength for the rest of the attack. And if you have 2 red hookups and a blue hookup, excuse me, not hookups. If you have 2 red affinities and a blue affinity, it gains deadly.
Which is the +1 damage per hit?
Yeah.
Ooh. That's almost tempting to pick up. And slap into the person who's also building up the
Oh, no, that's +1 luck.
Oh.
Deadly is +1 luck.
Oh, so that's pretty nice. Zambato's amazing with the cat's eye circlet. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, it's slow, so it can only hit once.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's kind of the Regal Edge right now. I like the Regal Edge if I get a Constellation, but without a Constellation, it kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if I want to get a better sword to use until I get the Constellation.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking that the scrap sword may be the way to go. It's not frail, is it?
No.
But that's 2 of our bones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's such a hard call. Yeah, I think I'd like to do that.
Okay.
Do we want anything remaining from the Caterium before I do that? So do we want another King Spear? Do we want another Clawhead Arrow? You can only carry 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Lion Beast Guitar.
The only other thing that we might consider is the Frenzy Drink, really.
Yeah, but that takes the organ.
Yeah.
That might not be bad. Want to just get it?
Sure.
Okay, we'll grab the Frenzy Drink with the testes. Oh. And I'm 1 red hookup away from having that be deadly. But that would be hard to get another red hookup. Okay, so I've got the scrap sword now, which is nice. But I need to figure out what I'm spending for it. So 2 bone and a scrap. So the scrap's gone. That's easy.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got lion claws and great cat bones. I don't see... What I'm thinking is I'm just going to dump the 2 lion claws.
Okay.
So that leaves us with 2 hide and a great cat bone. And I don't think we have anything else. Oh, and...
Well, we kept the golden whiskers and the love juice, right?
Yes. So that's not too bad. And we've got the weapon crafter, which is going to be nice for later.
Yeah.
May even be nice right now, honestly. Okay, so we're keeping those resources. You've got them recorded?
Yep.
Cool. Now we've still got 3 endeavors left.
So we can do two things. We can either scrap hunt or we can augury. Or we can try to send people down the throne.
Which I don't think we want to do.
Yeah.
It's too much risk of death right yet.
Well, it's not completely because
we could also try to gain insanity through face painting. 70% chance of insanity gain.
I don't know that we. Well, I guess we could insanity some of our other people, but.
Okay. I'm thinking it would be nice to get more resources and the possibility of courage. But you have to risk survival.
Yeah.
Now, would my
apathetic prevents you from.
No, yeah, I'm looking at Sidewinder. I'm wondering why not.
Like, come on, the armor set? I don't think.
When you perform a survival action roll.
Yes.
Okay, I was double checking.
Yeah.
Because you could lose survival. So, I don't think we want to risk losing the resources for understanding right now.
Yeah, maybe not.
Okay, so I think we mostly just go for...
Also, like, intimacy is not necessarily a good thing if we haven't face painted first.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe just 3 rolls on Weapon Crafter.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. Try to build up my courage. Because if he can get max on courage, too, that would be great.
Yeah.
What's the courage count? I need, full 9 courage to unlock that. Okay. So, first roll. And he has the survival to take this. 7. Gain a broken lantern resource.
Okay.
Second roll. 4. Spend a survival. And I'll do the last roll.
Okay.
2. Spend a survival.
Okay.
So he loses 2 survival.
But we get a broken lantern.
Yep. So he's down to 3. Okay.
All right.
So that wasn't too bad.
Nope.
I think we're overall done, but let's rework our gear quick. Might as well.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take the White Lion set, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm just going to pass this stuff to you then. The full Rawhide set.
All right.
There you go.
Thank you.
So, gives me the gauntlets, which don't do a whole hell of a lot. The White Lion helm. The skirt. The coat. And the boots. This is a weird hookup pattern.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
that's why some people really don't like it.
Yeah, let me puzzle piece this together. I don't think I need the bone darts anymore. Because I need the 2 hookups for the monster thing. And I think I'm fine now.
I don't need a cloth and pants.
Really?
Yeah, that's not a thing.
Okay, oh shoot. I may need the darts still. I don't have a left hookup.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm going to need to keep the darts. Okay. Unless we have a basic dagger or something nobody's using.
Well,
and
would prefer, but this person would then be double ranged.
Yeah, which isn't good. Okay, so, and who knows, maybe having a second ranged character could prove helpful. No real good way to do this blue hookup.
I guess I'll take the other cat's eye circlet.
Hold on. Do that. Yeah, here you go.
Thank you.
So, yeah, this is a really shitty pattern.
Yep.
So, not able to use the White Lion helm thing. Because I don't have a vertical red to plug into it. Oh, wait. Yeah, I want the Lion Beast guitars. So I'm good there. Yeah. Still, it's better than nothing. If I could get a vertical red hookup, I could get +1 movement. That would be the biggest benefit I could get.
So, I think you could put this in your grid.
Oh. Yes, I can. So I'm going to dump the bone darts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put that in my grid. That'll hook that up. I still have the 2 affinities now for the tooth necklace. And I now have the 2 hookups to the boots, so I get +1 movement, which is good. Though I have a choice. I can either get the +1 movement, or I can get the roar, which... Oh, no, I don't have a blue hookup for that. Never mind. So that won't work. So I can pounce. What's the pounce?
It's on the coat.
Oh, spend movement and action, move 3 spaces in a straight line. Then if you move 3 spaces, activate a melee. Wow.
Yeah.
That would be really nice on this guy. Okay, so I think we're mostly done with setup now.
Yeah.
I'm mostly going to be switching to the scrap sword, it looks like. Wish I had the extra red hookup there, but such is life. Maybe get it eventually. I've got still got the extra strength over here. How about you? Anything change major on yours?
Just switching to rawhide mostly.
Okay.
That's about it. And now Cat's Eye Circlet on the
Who
other guy.
are you going to put the Frenzy drink on?
I have no idea. It doesn't really fit in the grid very well. I mean, I guess...
You have an empty spot.
I guess I'll put it on this person.
Okay.
Because they can do it for...
But I'm now heavy in fur. What's my armor set bonus?
I don't remember because I didn't have an armor set.
Oh, okay. So 1 to all hit locations, so I'm up to 3 on all hit locations. Your weapons are your claws. Gain 1 speed and 2 strength when attacking with daggers or katars.
Yeah.
So at this point, holy crap, I have 3 base strength, 4, 5 from the monster tooth necklace, 6, 7, and the +3 from the... I have 10 plus strength when I attack with my katars.
That's amazing.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I get a bonus speed, so I do 5 dice.
Nice.
Okay, I'm pretty insane. Holy cow. Yeah, scrap dagger is good just to make the red, but we had a bone dagger, which we were able to do the hookup.
Yeah.
So that worked really well. Holy crap. So I have +10 strength and 5 dice.
This is when you start thinking about the level 2s, even though it's still not perfect.
Our other characters are too risky.
Uh-huh.
If I had 1 more empty gear grid spot, I would put in the dragon vestments to save his ass. But I think the +2 strength is better.
Yeah.
Than the 1 extra hit when he already has 3.
Yeah.
Wow. But I have to remember, I now spend survival, and I spend survival. I don't get to roll for it.
Yep.
But you get to roll for it.
Yes.
Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us, guys.
And hopefully you'll check us out on Tuesday. Probably...
Oh, Tuesday?
Why, is something else Tuesday?
Patch Day.
Oh, that's not going to work.
I'm going to be doing shit on Tuesday.
Okay, Wednesday then.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Okay, so Wednesday we'll do our next stream. That'll be to show off this Kung Fu game that we got from a guy who's launching a Kickstarter in about another few weeks. He hasn't given an exact date yet. In October is what he said. We'll probably learn to play it then ahead of that. So we'll probably, maybe Monday night or something, we'll learn to play it.
Sorry, it's Patch Day, man.
Or maybe Monday night. Actually, we could probably do it after the debate. Yeah, so tomorrow night. Well, so after...
I'm going to be distracted, I'm going to be, not, it's I can't play Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to be, worried about it.
So we'll be doing this Kung Fu game tomorrow night. Let's say probably the debate is, 2 hours, give or take? Probably 9 p.m. Because this isn't a long game. I'll study
That's good, because I'm going to need to go to sleep.
Yeah, I'll study the rules ahead of time, and we'll probably take about an hour, learn the game, play a couple sessions, do a how to play video, and then we can do the review later in the week. That's not a high priority, but he wants the session video and the how to play relatively soon, so in case we get anything wrong.
Yeah, as soon as the stream is done, I'm going to have to go to bed.
Yeah, so we'll be up probably around 8:30 or 9 tomorrow. We'll start a stream just learning how to play a new game that's going to Kickstarter.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, guys.
And once again, sorry about the day late and $1 short, but we'll call it good.